Hello, and welcome to this video presenting our newest management system, cnMaestro X. In this video, I will discuss the features and benefits included in the cnMaestro X management system. So let's get started. cnMaestro X is a superset of cnMaestro, and therefore will contain all of the enterprise class features you have come to expect in cnMaestro. In addition, cnMaestro X will provide advanced management tools for our fixed wireless products and our enterprise Wi-Fi and switching products. cnMaestro X will be available in both an on-premise version running in your existing VM virtual environment, and it will also be available in a cloud-based version. Many of the new features will introduce advanced capabilities for demanding customers such as service providers, managed service providers, and small to medium-sized enterprises that require advanced features. Here is an introduction to the feature sets included with cnMaestro X. The first thing to remember is that cnMaestro X is a superset of cnMaestro. It contains the entire feature set of cnMaestro. In addition are advanced features such as our MSP platform, designed specifically for our managed service provider customers. Also included will be a RESTful API interface and Webhooks integration, which are preferred by MSPs and can also be used by other network administrators when automating functions dealing with their Wi-Fi network. cnMaestro X also features advanced audit logs for compliance purposes and syslog events to aid in troubleshooting. We have also added advanced monitoring capabilities with an AP config lock and detailed mesh statistics. Other advanced features include system failover protection with high availability, ensuring maximum uptime in a virtual machine environment. And a new feature sure to please our medium to large size customers is cnMaestro X's ability to run jobs concurrently. This means that configuration sync and software upgrades can run at the same time instead of having jobs run one at a time. Running jobs concurrently is a much more efficient use of time. On the fixed wireless side of the house, we will be offering up to 2 years of historical data. This gives the customer the ability to go back in time to analyze events and performance metrics to determine trends and make plans for future growth. The same also goes for the enterprise product line, where we will be offering up to 1 year of historical data. This is also great for discovering trends and planning for the future. cnMaestro has always had the capability to produce ePSKs, unique enterprise pre-shared keys. We now have taken this to the next level in cnMaestro X. We have increased the number of ePSKs from 300 to 1,024. We have increased the capacity of our captive portals, allowing you to create more portals with more sessions. This is another feature sure to be used by our MSP customers. With cnMaestro X, you will now have the ability to schedule, run, and automatically email reports from our robust reporting system. And with your subscription to cnMaestro X, you will receive the award-winning support package, Cambium Care Pro. Our managed service provider customers will really benefit from features available in cnMaestro X. The MSP module allows a managed service provider to manage multiple accounts or tenants from a single pane of glass. Creating and configuring accounts is a very quick and easy process. You will use the same familiar tools in cnMaestro to create administrative domains, to manage devices, wireless LANs, AP groups, and access portals. You are able to import custom logos and background images to customize a unique look and feel of the portals for each managed account. You can also limit access to certain individuals And even with those individuals having access, you can limit their role by assigning a permissions level from a monitor role, which has view-only permissions, to a super administrator role, giving full permissions to that account. cnMaestro X collects many different types of data pertaining to your Wi-Fi network. In many cases, access to this information can be very helpful to the customer, and even more so if the data can be accessed programmatically without constant interaction from the administrator. cnMaestro X offers a RESTful API interface, which allows customers to retrieve data and perform operations programmatically using their client applications. Also included is Swagger, which provides a framework that allows customers to easily generate the APIs without becoming a programmer. Customers can minimize the amount of work needed to connect their client applications to the data collected by cnMaestro. Our MSP customers find this especially helpful, as they will typically offer their customers additional services with the data extracted from cnMaestro X using RESTful APIs. cnMaestro uses webhooks to automate sending real-time messages to third-party applications whenever a given event happens. Using webhooks, cnMaestro can automatically send messages to third-party applications such as Datadog, Slack, or Microsoft Teams, just to name a few. For example, let's say you are a network administrator and your IT department uses Slack for internal communications. You can create and configure webhooks within cnMaestro X to automatically and in real time send a message to your Slack account every time an AP goes offline, or when a client device can't connect to the network, or really just about any event taking place in cnMaestro X. Now, using webhooks, you are getting real-time updates on the health and status of your Wi-Fi network and the client devices connected to it. Using webhooks allows you to be very proactive in mitigating Wi-Fi network issues, many times before clients even realize something has happened. And if you're an MSP, you will receive separate alarms and messages for each managed account. In any enterprise, tracking system access can be a very important endeavor, whether it's for compliance purposes or providing access reports to MSP tenants. cnMaestro X offers an advanced set of audit logs which track administrator access, making system activity reporting very easy. You can easily create reports based on the type of log entry, security, onboarding, and provisioning. Also included are the module the event happened in, the time and date of the action, the person who initiated the event, the IP address, a description of the event, and the end result. Reports can be produced in either CSV or PDF file format. A very important feature of running any system in a virtual environment is having redundancy and failover protection of your system. The on-prem version of cnMaestro X is delivered in an OVA file, which can be deployed in your existing virtual environment. cnMaestro X supports high availability, so if there is an issue with the cnMaestro X hardware environment, a new virtual system is automatically spun up and restarted and ready to take over management duties. In today's world, where IT departments seem to be getting smaller and demands and new technology can easily overburden the IT staff, efficiency becomes critical. In cnMaestro X, we are introducing the ability to run configuration and software jobs concurrently. In cnMaestro Essentials, we put all configuration and software update jobs in a queue, and they are run one by one. A job starts, and when it finishes, a new job starts. This would continue until all jobs have been completed. This could be cumbersome if you have a network with a lot of devices. In cnMaestro X, we now have the ability to run the jobs concurrently, adding another efficiency to the system and allowing the IT department to complete these tasks in a much reduced amount of time, and also eliminating the needs to have jobs run during production hours. Now the IT department can schedule these jobs to run in the evenings or on the weekends so they can minimize the impact to the network clients. Sometimes a major event happens in your network and you experience a significant loss of performance. When this happens, it is very noticeable and you start troubleshooting to determine the source of the issue and you correct it. However, sometimes network performance can degrade over a long period of time, so it is hard to notice. The performance degradation might occur slowly over a time span of 10 to 12 months or even longer. Having the ability to review historical data on your network performance metrics can be a huge aid and can help you determine the cause of the issue and resolve it. In cnMaestro X, we will be extending the amount of time we will retain historical data for your use. On the fixed wireless side, we will retain data for 24 months. On the enterprise product lines, we will retain data for 12 months. This will give you the ability to compare performance metrics over time and correlate performance issues to certain events. This will allow you to make any corrections needed and also allow you to be aware of and avoid certain events in the future. Enterprise pre-shared keys, also called ePSKs, are an important security measure for different types of guest access portals. Small, medium, and large customers benefit from the additional network security by providing each guest or each user with their own unique password, and at the same time simplifying the device onboarding process. We have increased the maximum number of ePSKs that cnMaestro X can manage from 300 to 1,024. This will accommodate the higher volumes required by larger companies. We have also added advanced features such as support for multiple PSKs using the same wireless LAN or SSID. This will handle a situation where you can have multiple PSK groups, each with different expiration dates, using the same SSID. You'll be able to further add security by placing each PSK group into their own VLAN. Sometimes you need to have tight security with complex passwords on your PSK group. Other times you might have a very simple password requirement. cnMaestro X can create complex to easy passwords for the guests. If you want to create your own custom ePSKs, you can import those into the system. And when you're finished with the PSK group and password configuration, you can export all that info into a CSV file, which can then be imported into a different system and passed out to your users and guests. cnMaestro has always featured dynamic captive portals. In cnMaestro X, we have increased the capacity and capabilities of the captive portals. In your cnMaestro X account, we now allow a maximum of 500 guest access portals with a maximum of 10,000 guest sessions. If you're an MSP, this becomes real important as you can now assign a guest access portal to each of your managed accounts. cnMaestro X now collects and stores login events for up to 1 month before they drop off. Timely and in-depth reporting capabilities are necessary for monitoring, managing, and troubleshooting any network. cnMaestro has always offered a robust reporting system. cnMaestro X takes reporting to the next level by now offering the capability of scheduling and automating these reports. cnMaestro X has reports on devices, performance, active alarms, alarm history, and events. Within each of these categories, you can select the type of device you want to report on. You can choose between all the different Cambium products, such as cnMatrix, cnPilot, both home and enterprise versions, cnRanger, cnReach, ePMP, MockFu, PMP, and PTP. And within each of these product lines, there are numerous areas you can focus on, or you can run the report on all data points within the product line. You can run reports ad hoc, or you can schedule the reports to be run on a set schedule. When you are experiencing issues with your Wi-Fi network, you want fast access to an experienced professional support team. Included with your subscription to cnMaestro X is our Cambium Care Pro support package. Support services included in this package are 24/7 technical support, all software updates, and accelerated access to Level 2 and Level 3 support engineers. Okay, this concludes this video on the features and benefits of cnMaestro X. Thank you for your time and have a great day.